Well, when you talk about some of the biggest names in Indian cricket, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, that's kind of the three that I remember from my generation growing up watching cricket all the way through. And obviously, there will be a lot of players from the 80s, from the 90s, Kapil Dev, Ravi Shastri to a certain degree, Sunil Gavaskar as well, and all of these kind of legends that have come through the ranks, Yuvraj Singh, when I was growing up. But kind of when you look at them, you think about these three players, and today talking about who is the best out of them would seem kind of a hard topic to pick from, because you've got someone like Sachin who used to open for India, Kohli jo number 3 number 4 pe khelta, and Dhoni the finisher, the captain. And it's almost impossible to rank them on the basis of one kind of objective. You can't put them all under one umbrella, because Sachin ka role bahut different. As a captain, he might have not been as successful as Dhoni, and maybe not even as successful as Kohli, but as a batsman, as someone who had to come in and dig India out of those situations, he's been incredible in the way he's done. We all know he's the greatest cricketer of all time. But somewhere I believe Kohli takes over from his legacy, and he's already done that way far before. Yes, he hasn't got those 100 centuries, but at the same time, what Kohli has achieved during his time as a captaincy on an individual level has been a lot better than, or a lot more than, what Sachin was able to achieve, which is why he had to leave the captaincy. Ganguly came in after that, if I remember correctly. So somewhere I give Kohli a lot more credit than Sachin in terms of achieving those personal goals that Sachin might have achieved without being the captain. And as a captain, you're not leading just yourself. You've got the pressure of the whole team, nation's pressure on top of you as well, which is quite challenging. And obviously Dhoni as a captain ranks above all both of them. The way he's won all 3 ICC trophies, once with a young team in 2007, 2011, where all of these stars, we had Sehwag, we had Yuvraj, we had Gambhir, Sachin, Kohli, and to a point where Rohit Sharma was dropped out because of the caliber of players that we had, Zaheer Khan, Hazarajat Singh. And then 2013, we had to replicate that again with a bit of a young squad coming in, like Shikhar Dhawan, that opening kind of pair with Rohit Sharma, those stances that we had. It was incredible to see. And if I had to really put it all together and say who is my favorite player, I would say Mahendra Singh Dhoni for what he's achieved as a player, as an Indian as an Indian captain in general, and then on an individual level as well. वो hope देता था माही जब dressing room में कोई भी issue होता था, या top order fail कर गई and you still have 100-200 runs needed, and the perfect example is that 2019 World Cup. उस World Cup में I think throughout the games that Dhoni batted, we all kind of said he's slowed down, बहुत खराब खेला, why is he playing? But 2019, let's be honest, when that top order failed in England against New Zealand, we all were sat there and we said, कोई मसला नहीं है, धोनी है अभी. And that's what happened towards the end, right at the end, when until that run out, we were like, धोनी है. And at the end, we only lost by 8 runs. And we were somewhere right now, every now and then, we do think about that run out and we go, maybe if he wasn't run out then, maybe if he dived, maybe if he was still there, we would have made it through and we would have been in the final, and maybe it would have been a different story altogether. But this is why I rank him a lot higher than Kohli and Sachin in terms of his cricketing brain. But I feel like the record Sachin has made is going to be one day broken by Kohli, because he's still got a lot of cricket left in him. A lot of people think this might be his last World Cup, which it might be, but at the same time, in test matches, he's still got quite a long time before he can say, I'm going to put up my boots, unless obviously on a personal level he wants to do it and he thinks he's achieved what he has. Let's say he wins this World Cup, he wins the next series against England, he says, right, you know what, I'm happy with what I've achieved in my career. 2 World Cups is not something that every Indian has ever achieved, and that's somewhere where I would kind of stop. So let us know what your thoughts are on this. Do you think Kohli or Dhoni or Sachin, who's the better kind of player, and then who's the better captain between the 3?